Formula One, a sport that spans hearts, minds and nations, where the 20 best drivers in the world come together to take on some of the world's most historic circuits. And that legacy continues today. The 2021 championship was thrilling from start to finish, and 2022 is set to be even better. New regulations will usher in an age of pioneering changes. New driving talent alongside returning champions will be dueling it out to the bitter end. The pressure will be on the team principals in the upcoming season as they manage their drivers, their cars and the whole team to push to victory. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. This is Formula One. Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since 2014 they've won the Constructors' Championships back-to-back every year. In 2021 they took home the Constructors' Championship once more, although they narrowly missed out on the Drivers' Championship, coming in second. Heading into 2022, Mercedes will insist on dominating the competition. Nothing less than the fastest car and the most wins will give the Silver Arrows the outcome they want to see at the end of this new season and beyond.
Hello everybody and welcome to my first stream of F1 Manager. Today I will be going through this first race of the season, all the setup and everything, and I hope you enjoy.
The Red Bull team burst onto the F1 scene in 2005, and ever since 2009 they've been one of the top 3 teams in the championship. Last season ended brilliantly for them. Max Verstappen won the prestigious Drivers' Championship and Red Bull are flying high once more. Heading into 2022 under the right leadership, Red Bull could find themselves heading up the pack once more. They'll certainly be hoping to end the season with not 1 but 2 championship trophies for their cabinet back home in Milton Keynes. Ferrari have entered Formula One every year since the World Championship began back in 1950. They still hold the most championship titles of any team. The team had a solid season in 2021, securing 3rd place in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari are very much in it to win it. With strong leadership over the 2022 season and beyond, expect to see them fighting for those podium places. If all goes well, they'll be aiming for that top spot as the seasons progress. McLaren are a cornerstone of F1, having been part of the sport since 1966 and winning numerous drivers and constructors' championships over the years. Last season they came a respectable 4th overall, with Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris securing the only 1-2 finish of the season. The talented driver pairing of Ricciardo and Norris returns for McLaren this season, and one thing is certain, they're not going to settle until they're reigning champions once more. Alpine was a new name in 2021, bringing F1 drivers Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon back into the spotlight. Alpine finished the 2021 season in 5th place in the Constructors' standings, with their first race win secured by Ocon at the Hungarian Grand Prix. 2022 will be a formative season for Alpine as they return with the tried and trusted driver pairing of Alonso and Ocon. In a few years' time, with the right leadership, they could well become championship contenders. AlphaTauri have been a name in Formula One since 2020. They're renowned for being the proving ground for talented new F1 drivers. Last season they ended in 6th overall. Driver Pierre Gasly also earned them an impressive podium finish in Baku. Heading into 2022, the team continue to develop their current driver pairing of Yuki Tsunoda and Gasly. They'll want to continue scoring regular points and begin working their way past the other midfield contenders. 2021 was Aston Martin's first full season in Formula One. They roared onto the scene with Sebastian Vettel, the legendary 4-time world champion, in one of those coveted driving seats. Despite some teething problems in testing, Aston Martin gave a solid showing and finished the season in 7th place overall. Heading into 2022 with Lance Stroll and Vettel behind the wheel, Aston Martin have the potential to become regular podium contenders. But it's going to take strong leadership and shrewd investment to get them there. Williams is a legendary name in F1, winning 9 Constructors' Championships in their heyday. The Williams family sold the team in 2020, and the 2021 season saw them fighting well from start to end. They finished 8th overall, thanks to some incredible performances by George Russell in his last year as a Williams driver. In 2022, Williams have Nicholas Latifi and new signing Alex Albon, returning to F1 after a year away to make up their driver team. The pressure is on for them to up their performance this season and push their way back towards those midfield places. Alfa Romeo boast an impressive Formula One history, dating right back to 1950 when they won the very first Drivers' World Championship. However, 2021 saw them finish in 9th overall, with no podium finishes to their name. The team usher in 2022 with a brand new driver lineup. They're joined by F1's first ever Chinese race driver, Zhou, as well as veteran Valtteri Bottas, as they build their way back to becoming regular point scorers. Haas joined F1 back in 2016, and they've had a good start to their team career, peaking at 5th place in 2018. Last season they finished 10th, but they spent a lot of time and focus on designing their car for 2022 and strategizing for the future. Going into the 2022 season, Haas hope to have a strong car design under their belts. Coupled with hungry drivers, an ambitious team and strong leadership, they'll be pushing their performance and fighting their way back to the midfield.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Audrey Mensa, one of the team's senior engineers. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you on board. We have a strong driver lineup here at McLaren and a great team behind the scenes. And we're all feeling optimistic for this upcoming season. Let's not waste any time getting you settled in. As our new team principal, you're responsible for a lot of aspects of the team. Everything from managing our team's growth, overseeing our finances, and deciding on race day strategies will be in your hands. You can keep an eye on most things from your dashboard here. I can take you through it now. First up, an overview of the board. They're the ones who set the expectations for the team. If they're confident in your leadership, you'll be fine. If they lose confidence in you, however, they might look to replace you. The board sets season objectives for the team to achieve. Reaching them will help keep confidence high, so be sure to familiarise yourself with what's expected. You'll want to keep an eye on the long-term objective for beyond this season as well. Okay then, let's look ahead to the race weekend. We need to start preparing for the next Grand Prix, which will be the first of the season. As it's your first day though, there's nothing urgent for you to address. Feel free to explore more, or you can select continue and sign off for the day. Once you do, time will pass, but don't worry about missing anything. You'll automatically sign back in if an important event comes up. This is where you'll find relevant information on the team's drivers and reserve driver, including their performance ratings and contract details. You can also scout for new drivers to make sure we have the best driver pairing we can. It's not just the fastest car that makes a team the best in F1. It's the people doing the hard work behind the scenes. Manage your staff from here, from department heads to your pit crew, and keep up to date on their performance. From here, you can see all the team's facilities, from the staff buildings to the car part development centres. You can build new facilities or, if the team has the time and money, upgrade our existing ones. Facilities affect all areas of our team's performance. Over time, facilities will degrade and become less effective, so keep an eye on their condition. When this happens, we'll need to look at refurbishing or even upgrading that facility to get back to maximum efficiency. It's no longer your first day. We'll have you on top of things in no time. You'll continue moving through until it's time for the race, which you can see in the upcoming events list. Let's take a look at what needs doing today. You have an alert in the top corner. There's an important email awaiting a response, so you should check your inbox when you're ready. One of my favourite places. This is where the car builds happen, and where we develop and store our car parts. Throughout the season, you'll want to make sure the team are working on upgrading components, and that both cars are being kept in good repair. You can also use car analysis to compare our car builds to other teams. This is where you carry out your final preparations for the next race. We'll come back here later. This is your calendar for the month. Pay attention to the events that have been marked. The race weekends have already been added for you. More events will get added as the season progresses. Looks like you've received a budget approval request. Most of the team's budget is decided by the board at the start of the season, plus whatever we get from last season's prize money, and any extra sponsorship revenue we earn.
Yeah, we'll approve it.
I reckon that's a good decision. It should keep the team in high spirits anyway. Now that's dealt with, we can focus on our first Grand Prix of the season. There's always some final work to do before we can set off. Check your inbox for the race prep report on this weekend's circuit. Okay, you have all the information you should need. Let's head to race preparation to see if there's any remaining tasks for us to complete. This is your race preparation area, where you'll get the team ready for the upcoming race weekend. You can also find all the information you need on the circuit we're racing on here. One thing you'll always need to do before each race weekend is setting our performance targets. These help us generate more potential rewards for the team. Here we've got the performance targets for this coming weekend. If we meet these, we'll gain extra revenue.
I'm gonna...
Looks like we've got incentives for both the qualifying session and the race. If we can reach those targets, we'll get an additional payout, and it won't cost the team anything if we don't meet them. You can also decide to add targets here, and offer our sponsors guarantees. These are a risk, as we face a potential financial loss if we don't meet them. But if we do, we'll gain a much larger reward. Okay, if you want to offer a guarantee for this weekend, and raise the team's potential rewards, now is your chance.
I think we can reach.
That sounds like something we can achieve without too much difficulty. The reward if we meet the guarantee. Okay, we're done here. Let's head back.
I don't really know.
You've done everything needed, and the team can't wait to get started. It's time for the first race of the season. You can take some more time to look around if you like. When you're ready, let's get this show on the road.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Great to see you again. Welcome to your first race weekend with the team. It's Friday, so we're kicking off with free practice one as usual. Over here is our race preparation area. This is where you can make any changes you need ahead of the upcoming practice session. Rest assured the team have already prepared the cars for practice. When you're ready, we can continue to the practice session. During race weekends, you can decide whether you want to manage the practice sessions yourself or whether to hand over control to your team. As it's your first race weekend, you should let the team handle the practice sessions.
Here we are, back for more Formula One action as we prepare for qualifying. For those teams hoping to pick up points in tomorrow's race, qualifying is a great opportunity to get ahead of the competition. Whether a driver normally finds themselves as a front runner or a back marker, any advantage they can gain here today is sure to give them an edge. So here we are, ready to resume.
To help maximise our drivers' performance, the team have them work on 3 goals during practice: track acclimatisation, car parts knowledge, and setup confidence. If you manage the session yourself, you might get an even better performance from the drivers for the rest of the weekend. Right, time for qualifying. Our results here will determine where we start on the grid for Sunday's race. Qualifying takes place over 3 knockout rounds, and only the fastest drivers will advance each time. Same as practice, the team can handle qualifying for you if you like. Let's get you hands-on for this round then, just to... Our drivers need to be setting their fastest possible lap times, so we can advance to the next round of qualifying. The slowest 5 cars will be knocked out. Keep a careful eye on time remaining. The time limit on qualifying rounds really ramps up the pressure. Right then, let's get a car out on the track for its first run and see how it goes. Each car is fitted with a number of onboard cameras. You can also use the map view if you like. It gives you a good overview of the whole track and all the cars. Remember, you're managing 2 drivers throughout the session, so make sure to keep an eye on both of them.
Land the pillar. Okay, understood. And just remind you to use the pit limiter in the pit lane.
Well, the first flying lap could have gone better, but never mind. Keep an eye on the stand-ins throughout the session to make sure we stay out of the knockout zone. Right then. That qualifying run is done, so the driver will return to the pits now. I know everything happens so fast over a race weekend, but if you...
Okay, Daniel pit lane.
Copy. Remember the pit lane speed limiter.
Our driver is back in the pits. The team will make sure the run plan is updated to include refueling, so all you have to do is fit some fresh tyres. Here you can see all the tyre compounds of... We want maximum performance. Brilliant. The track will have more grip later.
Lando pit lane.
Understood.
Lando pit lane.
Okay, understood. Okay, Lando, that is the end of the session.
Daniel, pit lane.
Copy.
Remember the pit lane speed limiter. Pit lane speed limiter.
We're through to Q2. Great work. In Q2, the fastest 15 cars from Q1 battle it out for only 10 places in Q3. It's up to you whether you manage the rest of the qualifying rounds. If you want, you can let the team take control, so you can focus on the upcoming race.
Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
McLaren did well during qualifying. They maximized their potential and are in a good position for the race today. We saw a reasonably good qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they certainly have a good chance to capitalize during the race. There are a few clouds here tonight, but the sky remains mostly clear. Will it stay this way, or will the weather throw a spanner in the works?
And there's going to be a lot for the teams to handle. So will the drivers and their cars be able to cope with the pressure? Let's find out right here at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Right then, time for the main event, the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is a great time for us to get some early points under our belt. So let's stay focused and push hard. Each driver will need to make at least one pit stop to fit new tyres. Every race weekend, the team will prepare some recommended strategies to choose from. Let's see what they suggest for this race. Okay, strategy A is a fast but risky option, relying on 2 soft stints and no hard compound at all. Strategy B is a well-balanced option, 2 soft stints and a nice long middle stint on a hard compound. Right, strategy C is a slower but safe option for this track. We'll tackle the final stint on a medium compound instead of a soft tyre. If you think a different approach could work, strategy C is a... You should consider... That's both drivers with a set strategy in place. Right, let's head...
The drivers are lined up tonight under mostly clear skies. And there's Lando Norris. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. And behind them, it's Ricciardo. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. The race start is mere seconds away. And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Manage. Keep an eye.
Let's try and push up.
Okay, gotcha.
Stay close.
Okay.
Nice job, mate. Nice job.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
If a driver needs... There are 3 ERS strategies that deploy more energy than they harvest, but each use that energy for a different purpose. Overtake and defend are best for getting ahead of cars or for keeping them behind you. Deploy is the fastest strategy available. Harvest will prioritize charging up the battery instead of using energy for performance. Neutral will maintain the current battery charge over a lap, which gives a nice balance of energy deployment and...
Use overtake.
Okay, understood.
Okay, mate. Good job.
McLaren gain a position.
Nicely done. Just be careful with this tyre.
Confirm.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Okay, understood.
I think there's been a lock-up. Let's see what happened there. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up.
Good move, good move. Okay, use deploy.
Okay.
DRS enabled, DRS enabled. and recharge should be on.
Okay, understood.
Overtake available if needed.
Confirm.
%100% pace now.
Yeah, confirm.
As the cars spend more time on track, this all looks great. As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on the plan. The data view is also...
Is that a new race position for Haas?
And then I'd like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Okay, yeah, confirm.
Nice job.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Alpine just advanced. Someone spun out.
Raikkonen, nice job.
Right. Let's talk tyres. Ultimately, it's your decision. Once you've decided...
Sounds like there's been contact. Here's the replay. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris. You can clearly see the contact there, and that caused a lot of damage.
Struggling a little bit with rear.
Okay, understood.
Can we change tires?
And box now, attack the pit lane.
Yellow's ahead.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. And that spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time. McLaren gain a position.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, Daniel, so this is P10.
Bandit pit lane.
Understood. And just remind you, use the pit limiter in the pit lane. You can use overtake.
Yeah, confirm.
And then they box this lap, box this lap.
Landing for lane.
Okay, understood.
Let's try and push up.
Okay.
Use the overtake button.
Understood.
That was good.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Nicely done, Daniel, nicely done. Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Understood.
Okay, use overtake to defend.
Okay, understood.
And recharge on, recharge on.
Yep. It up. I'll let you down, my bad.
Understood.
Okay, there are yellows ahead.
Okay.
Let's take a closer look. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
So box now, box now.
Box confirmed. Daniel, pit lane.
Copy. Remember the pit lane speed limiter. Maximum pace, maximum pace.
Okay, understood. focus on recharge. Okay.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Confirm.
I think someone's run wide. Let's have a look. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. Oh dear.
Recharge off, recharge off. Cheers.
Okay, Lando, you can turn recharge off if you want to.
Confirm. Recharge on. Understood.
Okay to push.
Yep, understood.
Maximum pace.
Yep, confirm.
Is that a lockup? Was that a lockup on the track? Big lock up there.
So this is P10.
That's a good overtake from Alpine. We've just had a car run wide.
Good job.
McLaren gain a position.
Okay, Daniel, so this is P10.
Alpine just advanced.
100% pace, 100% pace.
Confirm.
Okay, maximum pace now.
Okay, understood.
Press overtake.
Yeah, confirm.
Yeah, it was a good job.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Let's have recharge on then, please.
Yeah, confirm.
Fuel commands allow drivers to manage their car's fuel consumption. Just keep an eye on your remaining fuel.
Okay, use to deploy. Okay.
And save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
Confirm.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Confirm.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Okay, understood.
And we can have recharge on, please.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, buddy, recharge on.
Okay, understood.
I might pit Norris next, or in, say, 6-7 laps time. Then I might put Ricardo on softs for the last stint.
Last season, softs for the last.
We'll see how that goes. because Norris is 1 lap down, so we can put him on the mediums, and that's not really going to matter too much. But Ricardo, I think Ricardo would be maybe quicker on the softs than the mediums, because we can probably go to lap 45 on the hards. And then pit lap 45, put softs on and then see how it goes. That depends if Alonso and Ocon don't pull away too much. Which they seem to be pulling away. And Alonso's on the mediums. Well, so yeah, but that strategy might not work out. But this is my first time playing this game. So
Okay, Landon, so like recharge off, please.
Yeah, confirm.
Yeah, so this is my first time playing this game, so I did do like a 10-minute exploration on the AlphaTauri team earlier, but this is my first actual full-on race as a team manager for McLaren, which is pretty cool. This game, this game is pretty good. Like,
recharge off, recharge off.
This game's pretty cool to
Okay, understood.
for the EA Sports to create like games like this. I mean, you know, the average person would not be able to, you know, afford an F1 team. So if you can buy a game and, you know, put a bit of effort into it, and you know, in your spare time, which you know, so yeah, I actually don't mind like racing games and stuff. Which is pretty cool that you know, you can have these sort of games. Like, I can fast forward, but I want to try and keep it, you know, as legit, like as a proper race, like trims kind of thing. Which, you know. But yeah, if anyone who is watching likes this kind of content, feel free to leave a comment saying, you know, what I could improve on. Like and subscribe, because I will be doing streams, 2 maybe 3 streams a week, depending on my spare time. So yeah, if anyone does enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe. And to anyone that is out there I am thinking about doing a competition which, as soon as I reach 50 subscribers, I will be giving the winner, drawn at random, a $50 gaming voucher of their choice for 50 Australian dollars once I hit 50 subscribers. So that will be drawn randomly once I hit 50 subscribers. So all you have to do to enter is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you go into the draw to win a $50 voucher of your choice.
Okay, mate, nice work.
McLaren gain a position.
Let's have 100% pace, 100% pace.
Yeah, confirm.
Maximum pace, Daniel, maximum pace.
Okay, understood.
Pit window is open, so I might leave Norris out there for another 3 laps, box Norris, and then we can't really, Norris can't push, but alright, I'll leave Norris out there for, we'll box Norris this lap.
Box this lap, box this lap.
Yeah, confirm. Happy to box at the end.
Norris is going to box for the mediums, so we'll Ricardo. I can't afford to double stack you, so
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Understood.
gee, the 2 Aston Martins are a lap down too. Huh. Right, I'm gonna box Norris this lap. Then I am going to box Ricardo on lap 41. Get out of it, Latifi. Then hopefully Norris can get these tyres, so I'm going to
Copy that. And just remind you to use the pit limiter in the pit lane.
That's a decent stop. Right, we're going to conserve.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Yeah, confirm.
Right, and now we're going to push Ricardo
Let's have maximum pace this lap.
Understood.
Ricardo's got 2 laps to his pit stop.
Look after the fuel.
Understood.
Big lifts.
Confirm.
Right, we're going to keep them on fuel. Verstappen, Perez, Sainz. Well, he's not. Ricardo's. We can actually probably. We'll keep him pushing on the tyres. Alright, we got 1 more lap until we're going to pit Ricardo.
Okay, recharge on.
Understood.
So recharge on.
Cool.
Right, so we are going to box it. Are we gonna probably have to go mediums as well?
And we'll box this lap.
Okay, box confirmed.
Vettel is boxed.
Daniel pit lane.
Copy.
Remember the pit lane speed limiter. Pit lane speed limiter.
Sonoda also pitted. Okay, Stroll has pitted. Stroll has pitted.
Okay, Lando, 100% pace, 100% pace.
Confirm.
You can use overtake there if you need it.
Yeah, confirm.
Use overtake.
Okay, understood.
Okay, maximum pace now, maximum pace.
Okay, understood.
Use the overtake button.
Okay, cheers.
recharge on.
Okay, understood.
I'd like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Confirm.
Just recharge off, please. Just recharge off.
Yeah, all good.
And recharge on is okay, please.
Okay, confirm.
%100% pace now.
Confirm.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Overtake button available.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, Lando, nice job.
Okay, recharge on is good. Focus on recharge.
Understood.
And just recharge off whenever's good.
Yeah.
It's 5 laps, including this one.
Okay, understood.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Confirm.
Sounds like we've had a spin. Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one.
Stay close.
Yeah.
And Lando, I'd like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Confirm.
recharge off, recharge off.
Okay, understood.
We've just had a spin. Sounds like someone's locked up. Perez has crossed the line first.
Overtake available if needed.
Confirm.
Nice job, mate. Nice job.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Here's the replay. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
From the data view, you can see live data from the current session. Here we can see the latest lap and sector times for all drivers, and an overview of their tyre conditions. Here you can also view how the current session could affect the drivers and there's plenty more to dive into with the data view, so make sure you spend some time exploring.
A reasonable performance in today's race from Daniel Ricciardo. McLaren showed some good stuff here today, but they'll be building on that now to try and improve their results next time.
They've displayed some moments of quality here. All they need now is some fine-tuning to achieve great things.
And they're in 6th place in the constructor standings at the end of this weekend.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.